Hello, live chatters. This is Douglas George Bloch, greeting you from Portland, Oregon, as my parents would say. Oh, I'm about to seize you. What a great way to start a live chat, right? Anyway, greeting you from Portland, Oregon, and there's Tony Issue, aka Simon. Did you have any tests following the amnesia? Yes, I got 100% all of them, especially the test on American history. No, I didn't have any test after the amnesia. There is no test. It's a kind of a strange thing that just happened. I'm glad it wasn't a stroke anyway. So Tony Issue is referring to the experience I had on December 23rd, the anniversary of a good friend's passing, where I was coming down from Rocky Butte and I completely didn't realize what time of the year it was or what day it was or where I was. It was really strange. Kevin Wilson, nice to see you. And C, looking forward to the chat. How are you, buddy? Oh, I'm doing all right. Hi, everyone. If I disappear, it's because my computer crashed again. Whoops. Royston Tills, mental health warrior. Good evening, friends, and I'm hoping 2021 is okay for you guys as far. Are you kidding me? Not if you live in America. Come on. We had a major trauma on January 6th. Yes, I did. I heard, I got your thing this morning about you sent me an email, and I will get to it. I love all the emails I got this week. Well, that must have been from Padar organizing the whole thing. Hey, Edward, nice to see you with your jokes. Let's get some good readings. I'm going to look to see if Padar actually sent me something. Let's go to mail. You're in UK, Central Florida. Hey, Moana, I love your name. Okay, let's go to P-E-D-A-R. Padar Shields. Please share my email. Oh, I see. There's a whole thing you've written here. A group picture. All right. I'll get to it. Thank you. Anyway, Padar seems to be the kind of the moderator for all these email connections. I have some more email addresses to send him. Alabama. Oh, right. Alabama. They just won the football title once more. It's kind of boring. How's everyone doing? Well as can be expected. It's January 17th, 2021. 3 more days till the inauguration. And we're having a really mild winter in Portland, Oregon. You love the new chapter? Thank you. I know a lot of people are not watching these serializations of my book as much as I would like to, but have them watch. But you know, one is better. As one person has helped, that's all that matters. And if I can find the cover here, I can show it to you. Well, I don't think I can find it. Oh, here it is. When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop: The Survivor's Guide for Overcoming Anxiety and Clinical Depression, written by me after I went through the worst depressive episode you'd ever want to go through. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Anyway, it came out okay, and I think the Pastor Peggy, yes, it is right. The Depression Recovery Hour with Pastor Doug or Pastor Peggy, depending on which one you want to use. Anyway, yes, as a result of that depressive episode, I wrote this book, and I launched my mental health ministry, and you are part of it. Just saw spread 7. I think you mean episode 7. Wonder if we can have a WhatsApp or Telegram chat group where we all stay in touch. Well, I think that Padar Shields is doing it with email, so I will leave it to him to be the organizer, and unless anyone else wants to step up. Richier, greeting, beautiful live chatter. So pleased to be with you today after a tough, anxiety-filled couple of days. Yeah? Tell me about it. Richier, is this Beth? Oh, Texas Angel. Sonrisa, hey, nice to see you. And I love your name from Ukraine. I wish I could read it, but it ain't English. Anyway, nice that you're here. Let's get this chat above 100. Yeah, invite all your friends. That would be great. Doug posted a YouTube video this week on his dad's channel. Not sure if he's out of rehab, but looks like the doc's medical license has been suspended. Absolutely. And I'm not crazy about medical boards because the psychology board came after me, but I'm sorry that happened, but at least he can keep doing his YouTube channel. Back again in the midst of an episode, just surviving right now, right? Well, guess what? See what this says right here? A survivor's guide to overcoming clinical depression. Yes, you're in survival mode. I've been there once, twice, 3, 10 times. So this book should give you some inspiration, as well as, you know, you've gotten out of it before, you can get out of it again. That's what I tell myself. Mist, nice to see you. Yeah, so DT Vids, yes, depression is a recurring relapsing condition. You go in and you go out. Many here from the UK, it appears, Royston. Of course, the UK is a huge, huge part of this live chat. That's why one day I'm going to go to London, and everyone's going to meet me in St. Paul's Cathedral, and we're going to have a nice picnic. All right. Any questions I can answer? Any feedback you would like? Rishi, I watched at Douglas Bloch the most recent installation and loved it. Thank you. I really appreciate anybody telling me, giving me information about this this audiobook, serialization. This book really means so much to me because I think it's the only thing that's really come out of my soul. 90 days it took me to write, and I just had to get it out. I'd gone through so much suffering. So I'm glad people are relating to it. It's helping in £5 to start the hour. And who is our great patron saint? It's Jason Clulo, of course, followed by a joke, I hope. As you guys know who've been here, we depend on love. We call them in Unity love offerings, donations, to support the channel. I have to pay I choose to pay about $300-400 a month to get people to edit the channel and film me. So you guys give about $80 a week, so that's almost all the way. Greatly appreciated. All right, Bandits Mina Mina, nice to see you again. Disobedient Space Will, my favorite YouTube name. Why aren't koalas actually bears? They don't meet the qualifications. Oh, that is absolutely horrible. Lydia, €5. Keep it up. Thank you, Lydia. I love your little, what are those things called with the little cartoons? Appreciate it. What country in Europe are you from? By the grace of God, you saved my life. Thank you. Lahore, Pakistan. Well, I'm glad the information was helpful. They say, the Talmud says, if you save one life, you save the world. Meanwhile, there's birds out here hungry because we haven't filled up the feeders. Hey, Joni? Yes. We got to fill up the bird feeders today, okay? We don't keep those birds happy. Some funny jokes floating here tonight. I've only seen one of them. Nirvana 1010, I have an illness that will never go away. Grieving my body, I just want this over. I mentally can't handle anymore. I don't want to. Well, what is the illness? I know my brother lives with chronic nerve pain. It's really, really tough. I have a video called Depression and Physical Pain, Hell on Wheels. But, hey, son, Ismail, nice to see you. Robert Jenkins, I'm doing well. Can I complain at all? I'm noticing some areas that I have to improve on, but it's not that hard to do. I've been enjoying life now, and the thoughts have slowed down. I'm going day by day, never going back. Well, so good that you've got the right combination of medication and therapy. Robert Jenkins is a very good example of somebody who kept on persevering even when he was in the hospital, not once, but twice. It looked very dark. And right now, at least, he's better, or better enough to have a decent life. So that should be an inspiration to all of us. And at the same time, not to be a pessimist, we have to watch out for depression, anxiety, OCD. They can sneak up on us when we're not paying attention. So we need to do our self-care activities right here. Robert Jenkins is a patron saint of YouTube. Have I sent you this chart? Right? As somebody who contributes $20 every week, you certainly deserve it. But yes, we have to work at our mental health. We can't take it for granted. All right. Disobedient Space will never criticize someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. That's why when you criticize them, you'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes. I like that. I'm gonna make a screenshot of that Disobedient Space Well if I can. Here we are. I'm gonna use that. All right. What else do we have to say? Lifting you up, Nirvana. That's good. Please keep in touch. Misery loves company. I'm from Germany, Lydia B. We have had some beautiful snowy days. Well, that's wonderful. I've moved away from the snow from New York. What goes up a chimney but can't go down? It's chimney up. I'm not quite sure what that means, but maybe a chin up? I don't know. Hang in there, Evelyn May. One day at a time. Absolutely. I'm looking. Oh yes, Nirvana. Yes. So, what type of illness do you have, and have you reached out? Have you gone to any specialists? The auto chapters are very good. I'm really glad you're enjoying them. I put my heart and soul to them. Alman Madine, can you tell me how to stop annoying and bullying yourself all the time? Is that normal? I mean, you're bullying yourself. It's very normal. People with depression are their own worst self-critics. Going to someone who specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and finding ways to talk to yourself in a more compassionate way. Oh, this is now my 6th time battling this horrible illness. Wow. Well, I've had 5 breakdowns and 5 hospitalizations, so I know what you're going through. I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already. Very funny, Jason. But I'm waiting for a joke from our friend. Why am I spacing out his name? This is bad. Edward Steiner. Yes, he gets them from a group. Okay, the jokes are coming in, and how to wake up and energize to do any work. Love from India. Well, first of all, get a good night's sleep, and treat whatever the condition is that is preventing you from having that energy. All right, Linda Ferrugia, love your videos. They've been helping me a lot and keeping me motivated. I've been more focused on my art, and I've found my anxiety fading as it feels like I'm replacing my negative with arty ones. Okay, you mean art ones. Anyway, that's great. I always like to hear success stories. Joke. Yesterday, a new patient came to our music therapy group because he was addicted to the hokey pokey. He wanted to turn himself around, and we all assured him that's what it's all about. That's great. People have to know what the hokey pokey is. How did you get Donald Trump to change the light bulb? Tell him Obama put it there. That's very, very clever. Please don't put me in timeout. You're very funny, Anthony. All right, so I'm going to check out how many people here. If we don't have at least 150, I'm walking away. Let me see what we can find out. 67, well, that's a little half to 150. Hey, 100 is the goal today. Is our friend who's no longer on this chat because he's too busy working, Kyle Bailey would say, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, so I don't know where the like button is. I can't see it, but hit it if you can. Nancy says, I'm enjoying audio recording. Whoops. Someone just said audio recording of. Thank you, Douglas, for the audio recording of your book, Honest, Sincere, and So Helpful. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you so much. And the same thing. Hey, Metal Odyssey, nice to see you. Yes, you've told that joke before, Jason. Nirvana 1010. I was left on opioids for 8 years and begged to get a doctor to get off. He cut all my meds off in 3.5 months. That's ridiculous. Oh my God. That's, well, I'm not going to say it's malpractice, but was not a very good choice. Okay, so my fibromyalgia, and hurts like heck. There are groups and doctors who specialize in chronic pain. And has anybody else here dealt with fibromyalgia or any sort of chronic pain that can give some assistance, ideas, suggestions to Nirvana 1010? Texas Angel, hang in there, Glenn. You and God will find the answer. And I now have to find where, I'm trying to find Glenn's comment. Hey, Drew, nice to see you. All right, well, I can't see Glenn's comment. Glenn Elliott, there you are. I've had about 5 or less good days in 30 days trying to work out my prescriptions and other methods for depression and anxiety. We'll keep trying to work it out. So yeah, that's all about perseverance, and of course we have to do it with other people. Gisela Allegrini, my favorite name, says, yes, I have fibromyalgia and tinnitus, so what do you do about it? Do you have any suggestions for the person who's suffering? As of last week, I'd really appreciate everyone's good prayers, thoughts. I have problems with finances, where I'm living, getting a job instead of waiting for SSDI appeal to be resolved. Yes, I've talked with Beth Miller over the phone. We can definitely send some prayers to her about finding work, which is very hard during COVID, but hopefully as COVID fades in the background, more opportunities will come up. Emmett Miller, letting go of stress is excellent. I'm listening to Trip to the Beach weekly. And who is, is Emmett Miller's letting go of stress? Is that what you're referring to? Hey guys, my hip is hurting. I have to really stand up for a second. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get a different seat. Speaking of chronic pain, I've got chronic pain in my left hip. I may have to get a different chair. Anyway, letting go of stress. We'll look at it. I know who Emmett Miller is. I think he's done stuff on stress before. Hey, Bellevue, Washington, right up the I-5 corridor. Hello from Greece, Mr. Douglas. Yes. Hey, there's a great article on NPR about a Greek runner named Alexei Papini or Pepe, who overcame depression. Andrew Schmidt, Greetings, Douglas. Found your channel recently. Your videos have been very helpful. When I feel bad, I remember your words that when going through hell, you need to keep going. Yes, well, here you are. Here's the book that altered that title, When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop, A Survivor's Guide to Overcoming Anxiety and Clinical Depression. It's now serialized on this channel. We've had 7 episodes up there. Just go to my channel. I'll even type out how you get to it. Although you must be on it now, right? HTTPS. It's www.youtube.com/user/healing depression. If you go there and you look at recent videos, you'll see a lot of my recent episodes from that book. Whoops. My typing, I know. I should have spent more time in the typing class instead of calculus. ION. That should work. Anyway, yeah, that's how to get to the home page, and you'll see all the 1 through 7 episodes. High fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. Kratom helps. Whoops. Do your research and do not listen to the fearmongers who say not to take a leaf from a tree, but take prescriptions. Miranda Osse, I won't bring politics here, as I'm sure we are all drained of that, but American will die and all patriots will oversee it. Yes, well, that's great. I said to the teacher, can you teach me how to do the splits? He said, how flexible are you? I said, I can't make Tuesdays. Jason, these are really bad. Oh, not surprised, but suicides, at least where I am, or down. Not quite sure what that means, but if less people are harming themselves, that's wonderful. Pamela Perry, nice to see you. Susan, I cannot exercise anymore either. It's so depressing. I make sure I'm walking around all day, as long as I can even though it hurts. I have to keep moving. I too have a bad pain. Yes, chronic pain. You know, my parents used to say, your health is your wealth, right? You could be a multimillionaire, but if you're in chronic pain, the money will do absolutely nothing, except you could get good treatment, of course. All right, my God, your father died of COVID. That's really, really, really sad. After living with Parkinson for 18 years. Wow, on top of that, I failed to get into universities I had planned to my master's. How do I cope? Well, Subhadeep, you first of all grieve your loss and realize, at least in the universities, I got rejected and just applied again and got in the second time. But yeah, you need support, you need help, you need to have people to talk to. And I do believe if you have a destiny in the world, in terms of your work or vocation, you'll find a way to get to it, even if you got turned down. I got turned down for my PhD. Never thought I'd be able to do anything helpful, and then this YouTube thing came along. All right. And once again, I'm getting hot. Isn't that amazing? I may have to open up the window more. All right. Nirvana, I became extremely fat and almost committed suicide in Pregabalin. Lost 50 pounds, 5'9", and 128 pounds. So, I'm glad that your weight's a little bit better. All right, hi Doug. There's nothing to do here in Ireland as we are in lockdown. It's boring and depressing, Marina. Yes, well, it is for many people. There's this new strain of the virus that happened in England, and so I guess it's in Ireland too. Pamela Perry says, Nirvana 1010, Kratom didn't work for me. How about ketamine? Yeah. God bless your father and reward his good deeds. Thank you, Metal Odyssey. Prescriptions or benzos are up 40%. That is sad because those are tricky medications. It's easy to get hooked on them or to get dependent on them. Giselle Araguini, we too are in lockdown. It's gotten much more strict and we are not allowed to leave our homes unless it's for work, meds, or food. Really? And what town are you in, Gisela? I keep asking. I'll remember one day. Welcome, Leslie Ranch. Lucky you adopted that kitty cat. Nice. Yeah, ketamine is something that is an animal tranquilizer in about 1010. It's only given in clinics and it's mostly for people with bad depression, but it does help with pain with animals, but it's tricky. you definitely should take it under someone's auspices. I paid £15 for an OXO cube today. Seems like the stock market is up. I know what an OXO cube is, so I don't get the joke. Lagai from Alberta, nice to see you. Ketamine was great for me, but it was done in a hospital with a doctor. Exactly. That's where it's done, in a hospital or in a clinic with a doctor. Hey, Metal Odyssey, we can't have conspiracy theories here, okay? Thanks. This cat is the second one to show up here out of the blue. I'm extremely rural. Nearest neighbor is a mile away. I must have a cat signal flashing in the sky over the house. Yes, well, cats do come every now and then. And that is Given Randy, 2021, $20.21. Thank you, my friend. As always. NUFC, Doug, any advice on how to deal with intrusive suicidal thoughts? Yeah, I have a whole video on it. I'm terrified that I'm going to snap. I have suicidal themes, OCD. Well, first of all, I have a video on this new website I've created. I haven't really told many people here about it, but I'm going to give you the URL. It's and I'm going to be changing names soon, but right now, the website is called. What is it called? Surviving, SURVIVING, SUICIDAL, pain.com. But on this channel, my most popular video is, which is about what you're talking about, is called How to Stop, and you should definitely be under the auspices of a psychologist or counselor. Obsessive and intrusive thoughts. Okay, so whoever asked that question, check out that video, check out my website, Surviving Suicidal Pain, and go find a good therapist. So that'll be very helpful. Hey, Metal Odyssey, there's no proof of that. I hate to tell you, but you've been brainwashed. All right. Absolutely no proof. Suits were bought in 60 courts and they all threw it out. So it helps to get the facts sometimes. Douglas, sir, I'm trying to getting myself off as much as I can. Is that normal or just madness? I'm not quite sure what that is, Ahmad. Could you say it again? It looks like I'm trying to pissing myself off as much as possible. Oh, you mean being mad at yourself? Yeah, when you're depressed, you often are very self-critical. All right. Well, Metal Odyssey, if politics is causing your depression, just shut it off and focus on something more positive. That's one way to deal with it. Kelly Burns, wow. Nice to see you, Kelly, from Texas. All these Texans, Texas Angel, Kelly Burns, and somebody else is from Texas. Thank you, Given Randy. This too shall pass. Oh, those who are not from UK, OXO is like a bullion clip. Thank you, Shirley K. Appreciate it. It's amazing. The next live chat will be the 200th. We can't thank you enough, Douglas. Let's not all forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Halabi from Virginia. Oh, Virginia's a beautiful place. What did the chiropractor say to his new student in training? It's crunch time. Now that's very, very funny, Metal Odyssey. Keep up the humor. That'll take your mind off of politics. All right. Kelly Burns, I've spread the word about this live chat, depression, anxiety, bipolar Facebook groups that I'm a member of. Well, thank you. You can also spread the word about this, which is just as important, the audiobook version of When Going Through Hell Don't Stop, A Survivor's Guide to Overcoming Anxiety and Clinical Depression. I put my heart and soul into this. And the guy who reads it, his name is Tobias. He's from Australia. He's phenomenal. So, NUFC, did I answer your question by giving you my video, my suicide prevention website, and the advice of going to see a good therapist? You can overcome these intrusive thoughts. Ask Robert Jenkins. Robert Jenkins, if you're still on the line, can you give NUFC some encouragement that he can overcome these intrusive thoughts just like you did? Joanna, check out Douglas's other channel. What other channel? I only have one YouTube channel. The audiobook is excellent. Thank you. All love to you, mental loss. Yes, I'm sorry you're suffering because of this. But I do want to tell you again that there is absolutely no evidence. All right, Misty Reed, try the free therapy things, but haven't gotten a call back in a week. And even if I get a call back, chances are I'll be on a waiting list. How things are now, I feel like I'm getting buried alive. Well, Misty Reed, you have to hang in there. What type of therapy are you trying to get? Like live therapy where you live, or there are online therapists like betterhelp.com. Weem Ahmed, W-E-M, what a cool first name. First time joining Douglas. What is it when you first realized you were no longer depressed? When I started laughing again. And when I started feeling happy, or at least some happiness. Hello from Gaza. Yes, Mohammed Al-Shanat. Mohammed Al-Shanat. Yes, one of our great loyal viewers. And Anthony Olson is not here, I don't believe. Tobias reads it in the way that he seems to understand your journey. Now, Tony Issue, Simon, you are phenomenal. Yes, he told me, this guy from Australia who's in his 20s, said that he has dealt with clinical depression. And that's why he's just not reading it like a phone book or something, or like a laundry list. He's putting his heart and soul in it because he has been there. And that's one of the reasons I hired him. He's actually doing a new book called Words That Heal of mine, Affirmations and Meditations for Daily Living. It's a completely different tone, but he's doing that well. The guy, no wonder why he's a voice actor. He's just really great. Superstrain, Robin, I love your name. You're from Germany, feeling deeply depressed about the last 2 weeks. No energy, dizzy, no appetite. All typical symptoms of depression. Can't wait for the day my mood lifts back up. Yeah, well, some other woman from Germany said you were having some nice snow, so that can be uplifting. Anyway, sorry what you're going through, but this too shall pass. And what type of treatment are you doing? You're taking medications? Are you doing counseling? Are you exercising? But yeah, it comes and goes. Isn't that horrible? I joined a gym for lazy people. I can do diddly squats now. Jason, the hits just keep on coming. Misty Reed, with the pandemic, everything's been backed up. Keep on trying. I agree. I don't laugh anymore. Well, yeah, that's one of the things depression steals from you is laughter. Beth Mel, Douglas, I like the episodes of your book so far, but sometimes they're painful to hear. Well, they are, but you've been there. But look, my new title of my website is going to become Overcoming Suicidal Pain. We're not here to survive, we're here to overcome. So, I got through it by a couple of miracles. So I know it's painful, but that's what depression is like, and other mental health disorders. You know what the Buddha said? Life is suffering. Jesus said, in the world you will have tribulation, right? So this suffering is kind of part of the game on the earth plane, but so is the overcoming of it, according to Helen Keller. Pandemic, of course, is making things worse. They have in Portland, Oregon, they have a new video on kgw.com where an 8th grader talks about mental health problems, suicidal thoughts due to the pandemic. Oh my God, yes, the pandemic is just really taking a toll in so many ways. My dad said if he was reincarnated, he would want to come back as my cat. I told him, great. Now I have to take in every cat that shows up. He said, you're going to anyway. Yes, Dad, for sure. That's nice. Is your dad still alive? Margaret Dooley from Ireland. What an Irish name. Margaret, thank you for all your wonderful comments. I appreciate them. It's 12:33. I think we've gotten the regular donations from Robert and given Randy, one from Jason and one from somebody else. But in the next half hour, let's have some people chipping in, $4, $5, $10, 99 cents, whatever it takes. Appreciate it. Joanna Ramirez, hello, I have thoughts of suicide. Yes, I understand. Living wellness, try massage more, blast coding, do not. All right, living wellness. Yes, it's a good idea not to be around people who are harmful. I would agree with you. All right, so I want to go back to the comment that this person, Joanna Ramirez. I love the name Joanna. You know, my wife's name is Joan. I have thoughts of suicide. I don't want to do it. I feel guilty for stuff from the past. I feel horrible. I also have thoughts that I'm a bad person. Yeah, okay, so those thoughts that you're a bad person, that's your brain lying to you, okay? I have a video I want you to look at as soon as this is over. It's called Don't Believe Everything Your Brain is Telling You. It's on this channel. It's also on my new website. Your brain is lying to you. You're not a bad person. You're a good person. You're basically good. The core of you is good. So the video is called Don't Believe Don't Don't mind my spelling errors. Every. Could someone look up that video and post a link? Someone just go to the website and type in "Don't believe everything your brain is telling you" and post the link so this nice person can go to it. I think that's, yeah. Someone find that link and post it. Appreciate it. So, John, I don't believe your brain. Peter says, Nirvana, are you getting professional help? Please do join our email chain too, pe.shields@gmail.com. That if you write him with your email, he will put you on the email list. Douglas, have you read the Quran? A long time ago. I read a lot of spiritual, books, like, of course, the Bible and the Old Testament and Bhagavad Gita. Yes, the Quran is a great book. Anyway, I'm trying non-SSRIs with some luck. Some are clonidine. Oh yeah, and hydroxyzine. Those are very good for anxiety. Winter is the hardest season to get through. It is for many people. I need CBT therapy for deeper unconscious trauma and sexual blockers and sexual guilt. Hope everyone gets better. It does get better. Thank you, Metal Honesty. Very nice words of encouragement. Kelly Burns says, I've been in therapy since 1988. Getting and giving support is very rewarding. I go to these support groups with intention to help others. Kelly Burns is a great person. I mean, you all are, but I honor him for his continued battle and his wanting to give as well as to receive. Superstream lifting you up, of course. Joanna, I hope you go see that video. You can get out of this pickle. Oh, someone mentioned this thing about Helen Keller. Can't post links in this chat, but it's easy to search by title. Thank you, Lazy Irish. I didn't know that. I just want to die. I'm 54. My husband is wonderful to me. I'm dead inside. Well, then you need to stay alive just for your husband, and you also need to go get professional help. Whatever you're going through, the brain can heal itself. It's called neuroplasticity. Oh, yeah. Metal Odyssey, I know you've had trauma. Texas Angel says, don't believe everything your brain was telling you. It's very helpful as a video. John Ramirez, you have anybody to talk to? I know it's hard to find help, especially now. These are strange times, says, yep. Lydia, you could try and get St. John's wort in some places. You can get over the counter. It works almost as good as antidepressant for some people. Absolutely. I like this, $20.21. You just have to get the decimal point in the right position. Well, next year it'll be 2022. How long do I have to live for it to be $100? And Edward Steiner. So Edward and Kelly and Gibbon Randy and Robert Jenkins, the four of you are the patron saints of this channel, each of you being generous every week. Thank you, Kelly. You're a wonderful person, and I'm so glad everybody's on here. And if you're not able to contribute, you're just as important as the people who do. So just your being here is really helpful. All right, Jason Flo, we'll let that really bad pun on there. Hey, we have 89 viewers. Tell me, do we have 89 viewers? 11 more in the next 22 minutes. Come on, we can do it, guys. Hit that like button. Come on, let's get people on this live chat. Wow. My TV antenna broke about 6 years ago. I never saw any political ads except a few on YouTube. It's helped my sanity. I agree. Nirvana 1010, talk to husband and get an extended support system, including doctors, etc. Watch Douglas' previous shows. They're excellent. T-Mac, oh my God, he hit the like, folks. T-Mac 1192, he's a Patreon supporter. And speaking of which, if you want to contribute to this channel in small ways every month, just go to www.patreon.com/Douglas Bloch. It's my site where you can give a monthly contribution, just like you would your local television station, starting at only $2 a month. How do you donate Nirvana 1010? You hit this little dollar sign that's called Super Chat, and you just put in any amount you want. Danielle Zalud, finally awake early enough for this. Well, yes, Danielle, nice to see you again. Oh, Arcade Cup, back again. I try to frame my thoughts away. It seems to work. Yes, prayer is very, very helpful. The guy, yes, talk to the husband. Right. Excellent. Are you ever going to have, when going through Hell Don't Stop book, to be released, reprinted? Well, it is not yet. It's on Amazon. You can get the print version or the ebook. Or if you want to send $20 to me, I'll autograph a copy I have here and send it to you. So, and someone just left $6.99, and that is a little guy. Peace to everyone and peace to you. Living in the great nation of Canada. All right. You have 3 true friends. Well, that's great. 91, 92. That's right. We have only 8 more people to hit 100. Con. Let's visualize that. Keep hitting that like button, you guys. We can do it. CBD oil from CBDMD working for me. Yes, I did a whole talk on CBD oil. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, and it's become amazingly popular. And CBD, of course, has been co-opted by the mainstream. You can find it in regular, New Seasons has like 20 different CBD drinks. All right. Cry Stopper. Nice name. I want to find you. It's always nice to see new comments from people. 90, thank you. And I'm trying to find Cry Stoppers. I'm sorry I can't contribute here, but I do add to Patreon once a month. That's all. That's great, Pamela. That's wonderful. Yes, so Arcade Cup, you can go get a used copy when going through Hell Don't Stop on Amazon very easily. All right. So yes, Arcade Cup, it is on Amazon.com, or you can send me some money, I'll send you a copy. So you can get the book, or better yet, get Healing from Depression on Amazon. The first half is a memoir. So this book right here, Healing from Depression, 12 Weeks to a Better Mood. I hope I'm showing it. Yeah. That book is on Amazon, and the first half of that book is the memoir. So you can get it through that book. All right. Any comments? So yes, Arcade Cup, does that answer your question? You can get when going through hell if you get Healing from Depression, or you can get a used copy. Yes, Metal Odyssey, you're right. We forgive other people for their mistakes, but we don't forgive ourselves. That's exactly true. So we have to have forgiveness with ourselves. Love your neighbor as yourself. Oh, wow, you died in 1996. Wow. Yeah, these kitties are probably being sent from your father. Do I still bike as a Pope Catholic? Yes, I'm going on a bike ride right after this live chat. Absolutely. We Mahmoud, I hope you'll be interviewing more people in the future. Part of your Brinks, back from the brink, I just interviewed a person named Richard Farrell, who was fantastic, and you're right. I'm not at Living Wellness. I'm not quite sure what that means, since you are Living Wellness. And let's just see, 89.90, we're not quite making it to 100, but we still have some time. As I said, if you guys hit the like button, that would be very helpful. Joanna Ramirez at Middle Odyssey, I would like to forgive someone I thought maybe I'm a good person because I feel bad about it. I feel like it's easier to forgive others than myself. Yes, that's very true. People with depression, they're really, really hard on themselves. Wow. Texas Angel, I've been in counseling on several occasions. I'm also a non-practicing professional counselor. Well, Texas Angel, you know all the tricks. AZDH85224, I don't know where you get these names. Massage helps depression. It helps anxiety, especially. I had it when I was horribly anxious. I know when I leave, always had a smile on my face. Yeah, body work is phenomenal. Anything that can bring you some sort of pleasure and some sort of sense of well-being, and massage is one way to do that. Sen Ismail, 4.5 years with ups and downs, not one day without feeling down at least once. Well, but guess what, Super Strain? It passes and you keep surviving. Hey, Christopher, sorry to repeat my question, but I think it got lost for. Do you have any thoughts on Wellbutrin? Well, I take it. I take 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin every day in the morning. When I first tried it, during this episode I write about in the book, it was very anxiety producing, but now it doesn't have that effect. People in my support groups used to take it and have very good results. It is a very good medication, and if you're interested in it, talk about it with your psychiatrist or practitioner. But yes, I can tell you from my own experience and the experience of others, Wellbutrin is a good antidepressant, but one man's meat's another man's poison. So the best thing to do always is talk to your prescriber. Nelson Mandela, and if he didn't forgive his captors, he'd be a prisoner forever. That's what he said. He said, when I walked out there, I knew if I didn't forgive the people who imprisoned me, I'd be in prison forever. You're absolutely right. I'm talking about a great person. Oh my God, Nelson Mandela, an icon. Like, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, all these wonderful people who are role models. Shirley Kay says, Christopher, Wellbutrin has helped me also, and no side effects. It's a good medication for many people. Mohammed Al-Shanat, my favorite person from Gaza. I mean, I'm the only person. He's the only person I know from Gaza, but he's a mensch. Believe it or not, Douglas, your voice calms me down. Just before I start spiraling down into a depression, I just listen to your voice and it is all gone. You're my guru and my cure. Live long, Douglas. Thank you. Well, after I had that global amnesia transient experience, I thought maybe my time was up, but I seem to be putting one foot in front of the other. I'm glad you're here with us. How are things going? Yes, yeah, Mohammed has had some really bad dips in the past. I hope things have improved a little bit. Christopher says, thanks, that's really helpful. Well, I'm glad it is. And as I say, do you have a good prescriber? There are many people out there who study medications and are really skilled. No wine with meds, duh. Oh, there is power in forgiveness, absolutely. It takes strength to forgive, absolutely. Do you have a procedure you follow after a relationship loss that sent you spiraling down? Yeah, I just basically go into the hospital. No, Arcade Cup, I'm not very good at dealing with losses of relationships. I have not learned that skill. Maybe someone here has some. Of course, time heals all wounds, but that's been a tough one for me. Maybe people here have some ideas about what you can do after a breakup. I fear that my depression will get worse as time goes on. I'll end up in a psychotic ward. Son Ismail, that's your anxiety talking to you, okay? You need to. I would recommend 3 steps to overcoming worry. And that will help you return to the present. Anytime you get ahead of yourself, worry, it's so destructive for people. You know what Mark Twain said? I've had a great many troubles, but most of them have never happened. Very famous quote from Mark Twain. I'm an old man. I've had a great many troubles, but none of them ever happened. 13 minutes left. Let's have another donation. Do the brain heal from depression with fish oil? Fish oil is good for some people. And brain can heal in many different ways. Hey, Flores, nice to see you. From Brazil. Hola. How do you say hola in Brazilian? I mean, that's a Spanish term. Diana Ramirez, I'm feeling a little bit better compared to the other days. Thank you so much for your amazing words. I'll keep them in mind. Yeah, Mental Odyssey has some very wise things to say, for sure. Yes, Metal. Keep putting out that good energy. That's how you get over your depression, by reaching out and helping others. Forgiving others does not mean you're letting them off the hook. It means you're freeing yourself from the past. Very nice, Kelly Burns. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Hello from France. Nice to see you, BLOOMP. I love these names. Now, Karen Eichen. See, there's just a regular name. New Jersey, the armpit of America. And I didn't mean to say that. I grew up in New York. The Chosen One. Hey. And Evelyn May, $3.99. Hey, dear everything. I love your tent. That's great. Thank you, Evelyn. I know you're going to get better. Pedar is reaching out and asking people to join. I guess we've gone down to 84. Well, we were at least up to 90 at one point. But anyway, if one person gets help, that's worth it. Daniel Zalud, any advice for moving to a new area, how to connect, maintain good relationships when you've never moved before? That's an excellent question. Normally I would say join a meetup group, but I don't know if they're live because of COVID. You might want to take a class if they exist. Hang out at your health food store. You meet interesting people there. But with COVID, it's so much more difficult to connect to people. But there are some gyms that are open. Manny Omega, a beautiful day in Houston, Texas. That's lovely. I've been in Houston once, really liked it. This is going to be a bad joke. I knew a Spanish firefighter. Once he had two sons, Hose A and Hose B. Don't get it. And someone with a tent. That's Manny Omega. Thank you, Manny, for your donation of $5. Keep it up. I will. Thank you so much. Hit those like buttons. 84 people. We have 10 minutes to go, and I'm looking forward that it's not raining right now. Yay. Onto the bike. I'd like an autographed book for $20. Do I send you the cash or donate here? If you donate here, Google takes a third. Send it to my page. Send it to PayPal. Okay. So my PayPal account is simply my email address. It's PayPal. Anyone use that? It's wonderful. You can set up in a half a minute. So if you want to send the $20, you simply send it to Douglas Bloch at gmail.com. My PayPal address. And there you have it. Hey, Lori Buckman, nice to see you again. Thank you for 2 email lists, healing, medications, and affirmations. This spiritual questions, find them very helpful. Yes, you should let people know about that. They're very good email lists. Coffee seems to make me depressed. Isn't it supposed to do the opposite? Yeah. It's an antidepressant for me. That's why I have it every day. But see, different chemicals react differently in different people's brains. So did you get that, Kelly Burns? Set up a PayPal account if you don't have one, and just send it to me. My address is douglasbloch@gmail.com. Really simple. What did Mohammed al-Shamad say? When you are worshipped here in Gaza, your portrait is hung in the University of Gaza. I will send you a live video of it. That'd be great. Always good to have that for the ego. All right. Yes, send me the live video. My wife Joan would get a kick out of it. Hey, Daniel D. from San Francisco. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. For everyone going to Hell Don't Stop in one day, it was a great read. Well, thank you. And now it's on audiobook on this channel. Chapters 1 through 3 have just been posted on this channel. Yes, I'm very proud of that book. I'm not usually, I'm not a fiction writer, and this wasn't fiction, but I don't know, something just came through me. I'm very proud of that book. Bloom P, if you do creation, you'll be fine. The best is if you can dance. It's a non-violent but intense sport, and you can express yourself. Wow, haven't heard of it in America. Coffee forever. Thank you, Arcade Cup. Gaza is the largest open-air prison in the world. Pray for Gaza. Yes, we should. Yes, it's really tough for the people there. You know, we should be thankful that we're living in like America and the UK, countries that are doing fairly well economically. There's so many places in the world where people are poor and don't have enough. My heart goes out to them. If you guys have any extra money, you should really try donating to charities like Mercy Corps or Oxfam that go out to the less fortunate people. Anyway, that's my little philanthropic remark. Tracy Marks is wonderful, but I never could get a doctor to explain bipolar to me. She did brilliantly explain so many of the past bizarre decisions and my long period of depression. Yes, Tracy Marks. I'm want to send her a link to this website. But yes, she's from Atlanta, and she's very good. All right. Gaza is tough. The Palestinians really have a hate towards Israel. Hamas isn't helping, yes. Well, the interesting thing is that the Palestinians and the Israelis are both Semites. There's a very famous book called Wounded Brothers in a Promised Land. You donated 15 euros to Yemen. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, so it's interesting that the Israelis and the Palestinians they're both part of the Semitic lineage, and they're both, it's like brothers fighting, right? Sibling rivalry. Anyway, it's a shame because a lot of suffering on both sides. Shirley K., my first husband and I got along great unless we were together more than 30 minutes. Phone calls are good. Dr. Docker, I keep thinking I'm a pair of drapes. Come on now, pull yourself together. Yes, you've said that one. Panama, Ismail Gurley, I love it. It's an international community here. The guy studied Gaza, yes, very sad and much hardships. Tony Issue, a.k.a. Simon, even with all our money and wealth in UK and US, the levels of mental health issues are so high. Does money bring happiness? Not after a certain amount. You need enough to take care of your basic needs. I read a study that after $70,000 a year, income, it doesn't matter how much more you make. In other words, people making $500,000 a year are no happier than people making 70 grand. What does that mean? Once your basic needs are taken care of, it doesn't matter. I mean, 4 cars is not going to make you any happier than 1, right? That's why we have to do the most important things, which is to serve other people and work on our own spiritual consciousness. That's the most important thing we can do. Right, Tony? All right. Other Islam countries are warming to Israel. That's nice. I lost my brother 5 years ago when he traded family for a cheap red hat and his new prosperity gospel church. He's like Mr. Hyde, and I'm wishing Dr. Jekyll would come back. Yeah, that happens when people get involved in certain beliefs. Money is comfort and happiness can buy fun and a few toys. Who cares, right? Yeah, money is really important. I mean, money can do wonderful things. I came into some money by chance, a year or two ago, and I'm trying to spread it. Someone once said, money is like manure, it likes to be spread around. So anybody who has some extra disposable income, reaching out and helping the needy is a very good thing to do. And Yiddish, and we call it mitzvah, a good deed. In the Christian faith, they call it tithing. Shirley K. Muhammad, when I was at Purdue, I had 3 male friends from Kuwait. They made me a kosher dinner for a Jewish holiday. I wish we could reunite. That's wonderful. Weem Ahmed, yes, watch the CNBC episode called Does Money Equal Happiness? They show that after 75K, happiness doesn't increase. Exactly, I read the same study. So, let's be thankful for what we have in terms of those of us who have enough to eat, have a roof over our head, who have money in the bank, gas in the car. So we need to be thankful, and if we can share with other people, that's a wonderful thing. Nirvana, your name is Denise. What a beautiful name. Why do you call yourself Nirvana 1010? Danny Olson, $5. Go boy. So yeah, again, my PayPal address is douglasbloch@gmail.com. And I send money to people everywhere. As a matter of fact, it's now time for you to pay money to my assistants by PayPal. Thank you for helping me remember. All right, what are some goals for this week, boys and girls? What's a goal for the week of January 18th? You want to exercise more, have better sleep, reach out to someone you haven't before, improve your diet. And a wrong person, sorry, SJ. Keep in touch with your friends. Check out CBD techniques. I think that will help, says Pedar Shields. From Ireland, I believe. Whoops, I'm going to have a hot chocolate. Well, here's my Apple Watch, right? What is it telling me? It's telling me that the chances of rain in the next hour are 0. That means I can bike ride even though it's cloudy. Dress warmly, and there you go. Gratitude is the gift from God. I'm getting my first COVID vaccine on Friday. I'm really scared. It does have some side effects, but just breathe in and let us know how it went. That'd be great, because I know there's a lot of fear of vaccines here in America. Texas Angel, 99 cents. Go, girl. Thank you so much for the thought. I'm going to stop watching news and listen more to music. Good idea. Beth Miller, Shirley, I pray for you. Phil Gore, good for you. I love Living Wellness as a name. Got to go. Bless everyone. Bless you, Logai. I'm so glad you're feeling better. You were having some tough days for a while. In general, I limit contact with toxic people. Always a good idea. I've had my first vaccine, piece of cake. Hey, Moana, are you over 65? Thank you for giving Shirley some reassurance. Oh, John Prine, Lazy Eye Ranch, what an amazing person. Angel from Montgomery by Bonnie Raitt. COVID is entirely safe. It's just a prick better than COVID. I think you mean the COVID vaccine is entirely safe. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, COVID is not very safe. People are dying from it. Yoga pants make most men happy, but they upset me because they are so teasing. Okay? I don't watch the news. It makes everything seem like in the world so bad, but that is not true. Well, there are bad things in the world, but there are also good things. Peter, my primary care said it was safe to get the vaccine. I'm still scared. I thank you for all your good wishes. Let us know how it is, because a lot of fear out there about the vaccine. Well, yes, repression is not a good thing, Metal Odyssey. Well, guess what? It's 101. I have an appointment at 2:30, so I'm going to bid you adieu. It'll be January 24th, and I think next, will it be the 200th live chat? Let me check this out. Someone just said, okay, let's go to my YouTube app here. Let's go to videos. And let's go to, when is the last live chat? Oh, they do it. Come on, guys, live. Okay, there we go. Yes, well, they don't tell. Guess what? I think this is the 200th, actually. Isn't it interesting? Let me check it out. Let me go to another page, okay? I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, let's go here. I'm looking up the live chats to see where we are. You're right. Actually, this is number 200. Oh my goodness! I have to change the I have to change the name, which I'm doing right now. But this is it. This is our 200th live chat. Why didn't I say so earlier? Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. We are now doing our 200th live chat. Well, thank you for bringing that to my attention. We are number 200. Isn't that wonderful? Started in the middle of 2017. Now it's the 2021. So 3.5 years, and we're up to number 200. Yep, we are. So happy anniversary. This is our 200th live chat. I just found that out. So what are we going to do to celebrate? I need to get a can of beer and drink it right here. Peace, love, and light to 200 live chats. Okay, so here, a toast. A toast from hot chocolate. All right. So, all you mathematicians, if I'm doing a live chat a week, when will we hit 300? Yes. Congratulations, everybody. When will we hit number 300? Well, if it's 50 weeks a year, 100 weeks, 2 years. So that means around February of 2023, we will be at number 300. I hope you're all around then. I hope I'm around. 200 live chats. Man, oh man, oh man. How did I do it? You guys should, I want an assignment. I want someone to start with number 1 and tie themselves to a chair and list 1 to 199 and give me a full report. You're having a heart catheter this coming Monday the 25th. Wow. Well, call Silent Unity. No alcohol, buddy. I don't drink. Don't worry about it. I wish I could have a drinking joke. All right. So what am I doing right now? Oh, I'm giving you the phone number of Silent Unity. Right. Anybody who's going to have an operation or having any fear, you should call the Silent Unity prayer line. They are open until 11 p.m. 1 a.m. Central Time. Here it is. My last 1816 9. Chocolate makes me cough. I don't know why. Okay, you guys have any issues? Want some support? Oh wait. So much for chocolate. Call Silent Unity. Okay, this is our 200th live chat. Next week is number 201. Until we meet again, I wish you all the best in your mental health recovery. You can keep chatting with each other for 10 more minutes. Adios.